Hello everyone, welcome to We Love Soaps TV. I'm Roger Newcomb.
And I'm Kevin Mulcahy Jr.
We're here on the red carpet for the All My Children and One Life to Live premiere. We're going to have red carpet interviews, so stay tuned. This weekend was the 30th anniversary when Angie and Jesse first got married, when they kind of snuck off and got married.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Can you believe it's been that long?
No, I'm telling you, if anybody would have told me back in 1982 that I would be here today, I mean, there's no way that I would have ever imagined that.
You know, I've been watching some What's Happening reruns, and I love you on that show as well.
That's way back.
Well, what's the secret to the staying power of Angie and Jesse? And are you at all worried about?
You know, I think it's because Darnell and I have such great chemistry, you know, and when you connect that well in real life, I don't think you can, I mean, people see that, you know, it just pops off the screen. And that was that way for us from day one. I told Darnell, I've been married to him longer than any of my other husbands.
Actually, I think nobody thought it would happen until about November. And then you kept hearing more and more quote-unquote rumors. And then by the middle of January, it began to be that it doesn't seem to be a rumor anymore. And then it began, it's almost a disbelief that it actually happened until we all gathered and we were there, and you know.
Are Written Off and The Vindicated still in the works at all? Are you still working on that?
They're out there floating in the, you know, in the Netherland, but for right now the focus really is on, you know, on All My Children and One Life to Live and the launch, and it's exciting. It's exciting to enter into a new generation of this, you know, from radio to television to walking along and watching on your iPad. And
I thought I might come back as Kelly.
You're welcome.
No, I'm coming back as this wonderful woman who's the headmistress of a girls' school. Isn't that great?
I know you guys have kind of shot out of order. Have you seen this? This is going to be the first time you're watching it?
I haven't seen it. No, I'm really excited to see it. I've seen bits and pieces of what they're doing, and it's very good. The quality of what they're doing is just excellent. I think everybody is quite astounded. I don't think we thought it was going to be as, you know, highbrow and as beautiful to look at as it is.
Opal has a house now.
Thank you very much. Opal has a house. It's very exciting.
You seem like a very optimistic person. Even did you think All My Children was going to come back maybe last year?
No. You know, once the Prospect Park deal died the first time, we really thought it was dead and gone and over. So this is like the first day that we all arrived to start shooting. There were all of our compadres, people who had worked behind the camera in New York here that we hadn't seen in 3 years. And we were all walking around just shaking our heads saying, I can't believe this is happening. This is like a miracle.
For people that might tune in, or maybe even brand new viewers, what's the #1 reason they should watch next week?
Well, because you're lovers of All My Children, first of all, and it's because of you, all of you, that we have been, you know, reborn, I guess you could say, or returned from the dead in true soap opera style.
It's so glad as a lifelong soap fan to see this kind of response today with the fans.
Oh, it's thrilling. It's just thrilling, really. And we are, as always, deeply grateful to all the fans.
So exciting, and I'm so thrilled to see everybody here from the daytime community. I mean, and more, you know, soaps really deserve to be integrated into the rest of entertainment. We work hard. I think we do great programming and great entertainment, and there's a lot of talent on the show, and a lot of people are passionate about these shows. So,
you know, you're a big social media person.
Yes.
How has the world changed with social media? How do you think it?
Oh, well, it's thrilling. I think it's like all the voices that weren't heard before, who are like, hey, hi, I just like don't want to come running up to you in person. They can have a voice now because they can write it and they can say, I'm passionate about this, I care about this. And I really respect that, because I'm kind of a shy person myself, believe it or not.
No way.
You just kind of have to wind me up a little bit. But I think that's true for everybody. You know, you just wind them up and push them, and they have a lot to say.
Excited to see it, I guess. It's been built up so much, so I just hope people are pleased, and I hope we're pleased.
We've seen nothing so far, besides like the trailer that they've released.
Which looks very awesome.
Amazing. Are you kidding me? Oh, we were so happy with it.
But I think it was a smart move for them to age the characters, because it gives a lot more leeway for the storylines.
Yeah, a lot more depth to the storylines as well, which is, you know, relevant, because teenagers right now are going through a lot. So we can kind of represent that in a way.
David brings people back from the dead on the show.
I know, and Prospect Park brought this back to dead. They trumped me. They one-upped me on this, without question.
Have you ever watched an episode of any of your soaps with a group of people like this?
You know, I've never seen any of the soaps that I could remember in a theater with the whole cast and with an audience watching it. No, this is the first in 30 years of me being in this medium.
And I love this whole concept of premiere events and treating soaps like other media.
Yeah, without question, because these are like long-running, continuing dramas, and they are sort of like trying to redefine this right now, and they're doing an amazing job. I mean, here we are. This is a watershed moment for us. That after soaps were on radio for so many years, then made the transition over to television. Now we're going to the new media. We're going into the internet. 168 new episodes for each show. That's extraordinary. That we're doing this again.
Did the 5 weeks on, 5 weeks off appeal to you, or both of you?
It has its pluses and minuses. It does. When you get back after 5 weeks, it's like you have to get back into gear again. But I do like the opportunity that I could be doing other things around it, and there are no complaints. There's nothing to complain about. This is wonderful. I'm getting to play this character again that I love so much and was so sorry to say goodbye to. So this is exciting, and to get to work with this wonderful cast that I've worked with in the past, and with Ginger Smith, the executive producer, that there's nobody on this earth that has a heart closer to Agnes Nixon where the show is regarded than Ginger Smith. And I'm just so grateful and privileged to have the opportunity to work with her again.